Hello again, welcome back to Asgard, and welcome back to Sink into Madness. So, since the last episode, I know there was a lot of talk in the comments about EMC and speeding this up. Of course, watch a flowing time, that's disabled. And then, of course, you can put glowstone on this, make it a little bit more effective. These all run without glowstone because they do passive light on their own, but, you know, you can make it a little bit more efficient, not by a whole lot, but a little bit if you do glowstone. And then there was talk about EMCing everything that we didn't need in this. But since there was a lot of talk about EMC, I went ahead and set up a really good EMC producer. You'll notice that our farming station is removed over there because we don't really need any more of this stuff. So I just went ahead and pulled that one up. And I did make a Supremium hoe and Fusion Crystal and a bunch of Inferium Essence. And over here, I set this up. It took maybe, I don't know, around an hour or something to get all this stuff because I had to make an energy condenser. I went ahead and made a Mark II mechanical crafter. There's a trash can. This is actually just getting the seeds. You can run these through a seed reprocessor, but I figured, why? Because those things aren't the fastest, and we're producing tons of EMC at the moment. And then I made some emerald crops and just let these kind of spread. And there's our Supremium hoe. This is an unbreakable hoe. You can also do unbreakable with tinkers. I do that generally, but since we have mystical crops and we have tons of this stuff, I was like, Supremium hoe, we don't have to make a seared smeltery, you know, this route. So but basically all it is, it's a bunch of these tier 3 crystal growth accelerators, because these are easy to make now with all the wither skull essence that we have, just around the side. So all of these are boosting crop growth. Now these only do like a 9x9, so like for example this one right here is only going to cover out to like this area, you know, right here. It's not going to cover the entire field. That's fine. That's why I've got them all the way around the thing. But this stuff is growing about as fast as the farming station can harvest it, because it's going to make a pass, and then when it finishes making this pass, it's going to come back around, and there's going to be crops grown on this side. So here we go. I'm going to make another pass. And then what's happening is everything's getting pumped out. Seeds are filtered here to go into the trash can with a priority of 5. Fertilized essence, there's a priority of 10 on this. This is already filled. It fills up crazy fast. And there's a void upgrade on it. And then everything else, which is pretty much just emerald essence, goes into here and it creates emeralds. These have an EMC of 16,000. So about every second, or second and a half, you know, something like that, it's making an emerald. And then it's pumping that straight into an energy condenser that is producing septuple compressed cobblestone. And then that's getting pumped down into this. Now you also notice that the days have jumped. I set this up. Like I said, it took maybe about 30 minutes or something like that to craft everything. 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and set all that up. And I didn't do it on camera because we pretty much crafted all of this stuff. You guys know how this stuff works. Crystal, the growth accelerators, the Mark IIIs, and then everything else. Just set up a pattern. There you go. And it's just conduits, basically. And then I just left this running last night when I went to sleep. And, of course, whenever I got on, I died. But that's fine. But we've produced, in that time, 63 septuple compressed cobblestone. And if we pop over here, now bear in mind, I mean, you can make this slightly more efficient, but we've only produced 5 septuple compressed cobblestone over here. I did change this over to septuple about the same time that I started this thing up. So in that time, I mean, this thing has done all the seeds. It made all the seeds that it needed to make. And then it's just been producing septuple compressed cobblestone. So, and the reason I did septuple, well, for one, septuple has a lot higher EMC value, 4 million, almost 5 million EMC value. And then in addition, we need quite a bit of that today. So, just a heads up. That's like flower power. I know there's a lot of talk about that. This isn't even like an efficient, flower power is not all that useful. You can actually produce more EMC than this just doing like the blaze setup or something like that. But emerald setups, if you have magical crops, mystical agriculture, that's way more efficient on EMC, way more powerful on EMC. And then if you have like nether stars or something like that, I mean, there are some things that can produce more, but emeralds are pretty straightforward, pretty easy to set up. So I went with those. It's way more EMC than what we need. So, and right now my like tongue and one of my eyes is burning because there's this new chip called Paqui, I don't know. Found it at the store. It's Paqui, and it's supposed to be like the world's hottest chip. And we got some, and they are ghost pepper chips. They're basically like Doritos, but they're ghost pepper, and man, they will light you on fire. Like, I love spicy stuff, and I have a really high tolerance for spicy stuff. But man, those, like, ghost pepper, of course, is a very spicy pepper anyways. And they've got like a challenge, apparently. You could go online and you get a, like a single, I don't know, I haven't looked too much into it, but there's like a single Carolina Reaper, which is like the world's hottest pepper. There's like a single Carolina Reaper chip that you can get and try. It's like a challenge. I'm thinking about doing it. It sounds like it would be kind of fun because, man, those ghost pepper chips are legit. They are indeed legit. So anyways, today we are going to be continuing on with the quest book, and we're going to be using up some of this septuple compressed cobblestone that we made. And if we pull this up, they want us to make 2 diamond soul keys, 2 emerald soul keys. Okay, now technically we only need, I think, 1 diamond and 2 emeralds, because for whatever reason it summoned the Azure Raovart the first time that we fought him, instead of summoning like the standard one. So we only really have to kill 3 more bosses, because we already have one of the boats that we have to get. Because basically whenever you kill these bosses, you're going to get a spruce boat, birch boat. That's from Raovart. And then there's oak and jungle. I think the Azure is the diamond. I'm not for sure. We'll just summon, and if it's not the right one, we'll just leave. But anyways, let's go ahead and grab 24. It's 25. That's fine. I could use the extra EMC, I guess. And I've already got some diamonds here. We're going to be using those as well. And obsidian. Let me just grab some out of here. Okay, so the soul keys that we need to make, the quest wants us to make 2 of each. 2 diamond, 2 emerald. So it's going to be altogether 24 of this septuple compressed cobblestone. So originally I was like, well, we could do a cobbleworks, but since there was a lot of talk about EMC on the last episodes, I was like, well, we'll just go ahead and do a big EMC setup for it. So anyways, let's go ahead and lay this out, and we'll get 2 diamond soul keys, and then we're going to need emeralds. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And then I want 4 emerald soul keys. There we go. 1, 2. Okay. So that quest should be done now. It is. So we'll go ahead and get our reward bag. 64 cobblestone. Awesome reward. Tell you what. And I'm going to go ahead and just dump this septuple compressed cobblestone into there. And then, of course, we are going to need to make some soul cubes. So, demon crystals, dark matter, and we really only need like 3 of these, I think. I'm going to go ahead and get 4 just in case that one, if we summon like the wrong Raovart or something. I'm not going to worry about fighting him again, the Azure one, because we've already fought him. Also, I did add Protection 4 and Soulbound to our red matter stuff, so that's on there. And one thing I want to do before we go out and fight the bosses is let's take a look at carbon. And okay, let me actually make some carbon real quick. There's 1 stack of coal, and then there's 64 carbon. Oh my gosh, those things drive me insane. Oh, it's actually changed. You can't make carbon ingots anymore like we were making them. Now it's been changed because there was an update just shortly ago, and it looks like they changed that. So we have to actually either do a casting table, casting basin, smart output, which is once again Tinker Smeltery, or do a compressor from passwords things, which is probably what we'll do. Machine framework. Okay, let me get, oh gosh, I hate when I get a T-Rex like right above the house. Control, Alt, Delete, searching for target. Okay, I want, oops, give me that. We'll put some carbon in there. There is our compressor. And then we'll just set this up like, I don't think this actually requires any power, does it? Yes, it does. Okay. Okay, so then we'll just set it right there. Alright, so that's getting power. Let's go ahead and dump in, like, I don't know, half the carbon that we've got. And it's going to go ahead and start compressing this. And by the way, I did change up the power layout. I went ahead and ran power from this to fuel the farm instead of from the lava system, and that's due to the fact that since this thing is literally, it is harvesting constantly, it does use a bit more power. So, went ahead and did that. I do like the way this thing compresses. Like, watch that. That's pretty cool, in fact. And now that we've got our carbon, we are going to need to make our tool forge. And I believe this is probably going to take smelted, the smeltery, the seared cobblestone. That's fine. Which we can just do grout for that, so that'll be a-okay. Let me get, I need some more sand, some more gravel. Do we not have any clay at all? Yes, we do. Okay. Go ahead and give me that. We'll just dump it into here. Let me get 2 stacks of sand. It's way overkill for what we need. 2 stacks of gravel. And a stack of clay. That's fine. And I want grout. There's a stack of grout. And we'll just dump into there. There we go. And there's our seared bricks. And let's go ahead and take our tool station. And we are going to... Oh, wait. I need iron blocks. Do I have any of those made? I do not. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I want to get a tool forge. That. There we go. And there's our tool forge. Okay, so now we are going to make a shuriken. Requires 4 knife blades. Not a problem. So let's get... There we go, knife blade. Give me... Did they change carbon the way that it works? Or... Sublimated carbon... Okay, yeah, it's been changed so that we're going to have to make a smeltery if we want to do a shuriken out of carbon. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, these have EMC value. Let's see, where's my seared bricks? Okay, I'm just going to EMC these. And we'll just throw together a quick smeltery. That's fine. And we'll just put it right over here. I'm just going to do just a 3x3. Doesn't have to be anything too fancy. And then we are going to need the seared controller. The... let's see, we'll just do 1 faucet. That's fine. Then we're going to need a drain. And we're going to need a tank as well. There we go. And then do we want to go with like a smart output? What's that take? Ice? Nah, we'll just go with like a standard one. Just because we don't have to make ice that way. And we're only going to make like 4 things from this. And then let me make another drum. So just an iron drum, that's fine. 2. There we go. How's this thing doing? Alright, we'll take that. And we'll just replace it with that one. And we'll just grab ourselves an ender fluid conduit. And we're all set. We're all set to put this together. Okay, so we're going to do... let me actually... I'll tell you what. We'll go ahead and just build this up. And then we'll do the smeltery controller right there. The seared tank right here. We'll put our drum down. That. We'll say that you can insert. You can extract always active. Fill that up with lava. We'll put our drain down right there. That. Okay, so there is our smeltery. And then let's get ourselves just some aluminum. Honestly, 3 aluminum and 1 copper will be good. And then I want to get just, let's see, let me get just a cobblestone. And I want to make just a knife blade. Cool, it drives me insane. Okay, we'll get this stuff smelting up. Drop that right there. And then, let's go ahead and get like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All of it. Okay. We'll just smelt up all the carbon. That's fine. That way we can make our shuriken. It's only going to take like 4 pieces of carbon, but why not? Alright, so aluminum brass. We've got 1 ingot. Go ahead and dump that on our knife blade. It's going to turn into a knife blade pattern. And then our carbon, sublimated carbon, let's go ahead and dump that in. Let me actually stand up here. And I just want 4 knife blades. I'm just going to make them all out of carbon because it doesn't matter. Because we got that 20 damage limit anyways, so pretty much just pour carbon out. And there we go. Carbon shuriken, it has 240 ammo, 3 modifiers. Okay. Attack 21.93, that's great. And honestly, let me see. Let me get this materials and new book. And do we have necrotic bones by chance? Or can we make... No, we can't make necrotic bones. Okay, because I was going to put lifesteal on this. It doesn't really matter because we got those diamond tacos. So instead I'm just going to go with like an emerald. Maybe like an emerald modifier. Just to increase the ammo. So it's going to bump it up to 360. And let's see. Let's actually do a diamond one first. I can't remember if this is going to affect it though, since this one does like base materials. So now it's up to 290 ammo. Emerald bumps it up to 410. So, okay. And I don't think I can double stack the emerald upgrades. I'm fairly certain that I cannot. No, emerald can only be applied once. Okay. That's fine. That's 460 shots, and then we can always come back and repair this. And now I think that we're ready for bosses. I do believe. So let's go out and find ourselves a place to summon our first boss, which is going to be Ray of Art. I could just summon him right there, but... Nah, let's come out here. These are nice big platforms that you could always use for something. Here we go. We will summon him right here to our Soul Cube 1, 2. Okay, and then we'll just come out. Ray of Art's the corner one, right? I think. Diamond. Go. There we go. And I'm just going to put this stuff away. I think we need to use the Emerald Soul Key for Ray of Art. I think. Oh, you know what? I almost forgot. Almost forgot something fairly important here. Alright, let's pop over here. Let's get one of these nether stars. And we're going to put Soulbound on this. You know, before we did it with the like the rods, but there's not a whole lot of need for that. It's quicker to just use the nether star. Then let's get one of our Soulbound books, and we're going to put Soulbound on our Qatar. 5 levels. I don't know if that's going to be enough. Yeah. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and just switch the Qatar with the sword, and we'll remove these. I'm just going to put these away for the time being. Okay. Now we're all situated. And I will pull out some diamond tacos as well. And let me get... I'll grab like 3. I think should be good. And we'll just right-click that. Soul Key activates the altar. Ray of Art has been called. Okay, so which Ray of Art do we get? Is it the other one that's not the Azure one? Honestly, I'm probably just going to ignore the ads in this fight because we don't really need to worry about them. Okay, Dark Ray of Art. That's what we got. There we go. We're tearing that health up right now. Oh, I'm flying too high. I'm going to fly over here. Yeah, see? Oh, well, maybe not. I'm going to try to get my, my shurikens back. You know, really, though, we're taking, like, no damage at the moment. Like, little to no damage, anyways. Let me go ahead and eat. Real quick. Maybe I should make like 2 shurikens so that we've got that extra durability. Because right now, I mean, we're running through that durability pretty quickly. He does have a lot of health. I can't see exactly how much because his health bar is like way up there at his head. I kind of wish they had numeric values on boss bars. I think there's a mod for that if I recall correctly. But something that's that. But okay, so we're now in phase 2. And we're about half durability on our shurikens. This is pretty easy. Like, the nice thing is this new jetpack, you move a bit quicker, and we also have more defense with our new armor, that red matter stuff. So, I mean, we're pretty well set. My shurikens are about to break, though. Right about the time we get to phase 3, it looks like. So we're going to have to, I guess, go in here. There we go. Oh my gosh. It's like nothing but dark behemoths, too. Alright, another diamond taco, then. I should have repaired the bow before we came out. Okay. I was hoping to get like some good XP with this thing, but there we go. Okay, so he's got 4,096 health. That's what he's got. Oh my gosh. I was thinking it's about to lag out or something there. Alright, let me go ahead and eat a diamond taco just because. Man, it's like hard to get up in there because it's just like knockback city. You know what? I'm just gonna fly above all that mess. Maybe. Alright, give me a diamond taco, please. It's like so much lag at the moment. And I tell you what, go ahead and give me my bow. Oh no, it just broke. That's good. Alright. 100 health. There we go. He's dead. Okay. That was interesting. That was interesting to say the least. And give me my magnet. We'll just fly over this. Okay, where's the boat? We got 1 demon crystal and some other like assorted junk. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll summon the other Ray of Art, and if he doesn't drop the boat that we need, then we're just going to cheat it in, because it's the dark one and the azure one that we're supposed to kill. But we didn't get a boat from that one. And it's very possible, because you got a boss that summons fire all around his feet, like constant. And it's possible it could have just burnt up. You know? Because right now we've got a birch boat. Light Ray of Art drops this. Okay, let me get this shuriken repaired up. And then, do I want to go ahead and make a second shuriken? I think I do. Just so we've got another one for whenever that durability runs out, because it's going to. And we'll go ahead and add our upgrades to it. There's diamond. There's emerald. Okay. That's a what? While we're here, let's go ahead and repair this thing. And repair this. In case we have to fall back on it, it's there. Okay, so let's go summon the other Ray of Art. And hopefully he drops his stuff, I hope. There we go. Soul Key activates the altar. Ray of Art has been called. Light Ray of Art. Well, okay, so last time we got Azure Ray of Art. Is that even hitting him? But now. And it's like doing nothing to him. Let me get a diamond taco out. Yeah, my shurikens are doing like a whole lot of nothing. My bow does work on him. But yeah, Dark Ray of Art was supposed to drop that other boat that we were trying to get, but he didn't. I wonder why my shurikens... Yeah, these shurikens do just nothing to him. Huh. How strange. Maybe it has to do with the fact that I have 2 in my inventory or something. No, they just don't hurt him. He must just be immune to them or something. I don't know. I actually have no clue whatsoever. Just get up in there and do some work. Which actually, this guitar, we can swing it. Pretty much as fast as we can click. Because it's such a fast weapon. There we go. Do work. Tell you what, we get up in there and just start meleeing him. We're doing work right now. Okay, I'm gonna back off because he's got barriers up right now. Are you still immune to shurikens? Yes, you are. Okay. Yeah, but look at all of his ads. They're just like hanging out over there. Like it's so lagged out. Like... Okay, he's dropping his thing. I'm just going to run up in there and just start meleeing again. let me get another diamond taco. Real quick. I don't know why these shurikens just aren't working anymore. I guess we'll go back to the bow for good measure. Okay, give me lots of good things. Let me, well, there we go. Did we get a boat? Yeah, we got a birch boat. And he dropped like a lot of things. The other one didn't for some reason, and I don't know why. We got all kinds of things. Let's pop back over here and just see if maybe the items are now on the ground. No, see, I think it bugged and just didn't give us the boat that we were supposed to get. Because we definitely killed Dark Rayovaart, so I'm just going to cheat that in. I'm not going to find him again. I'm not doing it. So Light Rayovaart is different than the Azure Rayovaart, though. Like the one we summoned before was Azure Rayovaart. So it just gave us, it must have bugged and gave us a birch boat before. Because now we've got 2 birch boats. Okay, so there's our spruce boat. Dark Rayovaart drops this. That's what we were supposed to have drop. We didn't have anything drop off of him, really. It honestly looked like just kind of leftover mob drops is what it appeared to be. So I don't know if he just didn't drop it or it all just got burnt immediately or what. But anyways, there's that quest done. We'll take our reward bag. It's legendary with a chance cube. Let's go pop this. Let's go pop this thing out of curiosity. Because we actually haven't gotten much in the way of chance cubes in this this series so far. What do we get? Just an explosion. Okay. Awesome. Awesome times. Alright. But anyways, I know it's about wrapping up point for this episode. Next episode, we'll take on the 2 Asmodeus fights and then finish it out, which this quest was fixed. Originally, before this most recent update, this quest didn't actually complete. But it has been fixed in the most recent update, so we can actually turn that in. So, yeah, next episode, we will finish out the pack, it looks like. So we'll take on that Asmodeus fight, and then we'll be done. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I'm sorry about the issue with the boat not dropping, but, yeah. And if you guys have any questions about I feel like this is pretty straightforward stuff. Pretty straightforward stuff, but if you guys have any questions about this, I mean, this thing does pump out. We're up to 43 septuple now. Just throughout the duration of this episode. Well, not 43 in the episode, but you know what I mean. But that's, if you want a lot of EMC, something like that is the way to go for sure. But, yeah. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and I hope to see you guys next time. If you guys enjoyed it, as always, be sure and hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe if you're not already to stay updated when new videos come out. I know at this point we're kind of just fighting bosses, and that's really what's left. But anyways, I hope to see you guys next time, and until then, as always, do take care, stay safe, and I will see you guys then.